What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about everything regarding the Call of Duty Vanguard beta. So it's going to be a little newsy. It's not going to be as much opinion. So if you're not into that, just feel free to leave right now. But I just want to share. Obviously, I'm going to share my opinions, but I'm going to mostly share, the streaks, the guns, the perks that are going to be coming in the Cold War. Not the Cold War, in Vanguard's beta, which is coming up pretty soon now. Now, at the time of recording this, it's currently Tuesday afternoon. This video is probably going to be going up on Thursday. So, if news came out on Wednesday or Thursday morning or even Tuesday night, just know that this video is being recorded on Tuesday afternoon. So it's my pretty much initial take right after watching people like, Exclusive Ace, Prestige is Key, J-God even, I watched Swag, I watched a lot of people, Marksman, like just play, Vanguard beta. And I just want to gather my own thoughts based on what I saw, based on what people showed, and based on some people's opinions that I like. For instance, if I play similar to Exclusive Ace, I'm gonna trust him more so than a camper, right? I don't know, just think Wings of Redemption, I guess. I'm not going to trust his opinion on a map or a game mode because I don't play the way he does, it just makes sense. I feel like I play like Exclusive Ace personally, so I'm going to go based on what he says. If he likes the game, which, spoiler alert, he seems to, then I feel like I'm going to like this game as well. Before we get into all the details and information, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, okay? Do appreciate that. Channel's been picking up again, been getting some more decent views, so hopefully we can keep that up, but let's talk about streaks first. It's important to note that kill streaks are back, not score streaks. So for people who, really care about objective play or whatever, maybe this isn't the game for you. Maybe this isn't the mode for you. Maybe you want to play TDM or something instead, because kill streaks means you have to get kills in order to, level up your streak. I'm guessing this means that the EKIA is also not back, which means assists are back, which means you're not going to be getting as many quote unquote kills or eliminations as some other titles might have you believe, which I think Treyarch mostly does that. So first streak up is a UAV, or Intel technically. It's pretty much just your regular UAV. It's a close range spy plane at 3 kills. Pretty simple. I'm sure Ghost counters that. Pretty simple for Call of Duty. 4 kills is your care package. Obviously, it's going to be some random thing that you're going to be able to drop. 4 kills is going to be a spy plane, which I think is going to be a little different from the Intel, because I think it's going to be for all players, whereas I believe the Intel is probably going to serve more so as a smaller spy plane, and it might just be for yourself. It might be, it's only for the player. So it's like a personal UAV basically. Also at 4 kills is the counter spy plane, so CUAV. So that's UAV, counter UAV, and care package all at 4 kills. Not sure how I feel about that. Pretty much the same identical system as Modern Warfare. Coming in at 5 is going to be your glide bomb, very similar to the World War II glide bomb. I actually saw gameplay of it. It looks identical. It's going to be basically your Pred missile or your Hellstorm from Modern Warfare and Treyarch games. 5 kills also gets you a death machine, which is, you guys know what a death machine is. Basically, you'll respawn right away, even if you die with the death machine in your hands. You just go until your ammo's out, which is nice. 5 kills is also the Mortar Barrage. So it's basically just a mortar strike. You place 3 dots, I'm assuming, and then it just bombs those areas. Pretty much a cluster strike, so yeah, there's your 5 kills. 7 kills is a war machine, so a grenade launcher. So I don't know, 7 kills is kind of fast for a war machine. Not sure how I feel about that. They might have to tweak that, unless you only get like 6 or 7 shots in the war machine. I'm not quite sure how many you get. To be honest, I haven't seen gameplay of the war machine yet, but honestly, it seems like it'll probably be very used, maybe overpowered right off the bat, right, from my opinion. Near the end here, we have 9 kills as the Flame Knot. So you're basically a juggernaut with, like, the extra big suit, the extra health, but you have a flamethrower instead of like a machine gun, and I'm guessing not a pistol either. So it looks like you're gonna be super annoying, but you're gonna move super slow, and people at close range will destroy you. So I guess probably the best bet to take one of these out is probably distance with a sniper headshot, or probably an RPG. That's my guess. And rounding out the streaks, at least for the beta, keep in mind these are just only in the beta, there's probably going to be more streaks. In fact, I think there's definitely going to be more streaks, probably double the amount. But number 10 here, or the last one, at 10 kills is the attack dog. So very, very cool. They're AI companions that automatically seek out near targets and rack up more kills. Not sure how many you get. The picture says you get 3, but it could be more. Hopefully they get you at least, 3 to 5 kills if you're going to get a 10 kill streak. So I just don't want anything to be super useless. But the kill streaks overall look pretty either basic or good. I'd say I'm excited for the Flame Knot and the attack dogs and even the War Machine a little bit. Everything above that is pretty standard. Maybe the Death Machine looks kind of good, but nothing too out there really. Let's move on to some of the weapons, equipment, perks, and things like that. I'm just going to read off them. Assault rifles, we've got the SGG-44, ITRA Burst, BAR, NZ-41, and Volk. So that's 5 assault rifles. The SMGs, we got 3, the M1928, the Sten, and the MP40. I am probably going to be an SMG player. That's 3 SMGs right there. For shotguns, we have 2, the revolving shotgun and the auto-loading shotgun. Not sure how the auto-loading is going to work. That seems like it'll be pretty busted in certain situations. It depends on the map sizes, of course, but auto-loading, that seems like it'll be nuts. We also will have 3 LMGs to try out: the MG42, the DP27, and the Bren, B-R-E-N. So 3 LMGs. Not my preferred weapon, but is what it is. 1 marksman rifle, the M1 Garand, and 2 sniper rifles, the 3-line rifle, and the Kar 98K. The Kar 98 keeps showing up again and again in Call of Duty these days, so some people like it, some people don't. We also have 3 handguns, the machine pistol, the Rat, and the 1911, 2 launchers, the M1 bazooka, and the Panzer Shrek, I don't know if I said that right, and the melee is an FS fighting knife. Overall, I don't really know how the guns work. I haven't seen anybody say that one's like way better or whatever, but it does look cool. It does look like there's a lot of content for a beta, so that's very promising for the full game. Hopefully we have much more instead of just a little bit more, because I don't want the beta to spoil everything. I talked about this in videos a long time ago, but I'd prefer the beta give less and the game give way more. That way it feels like the game's more complete. If you give me 80% of the game in the beta, then it feels like there's nothing left to explore, right? Let's quickly talk about equipment. I talked about this before, but we're gonna have a bunch of lethals, 6 lethals and 5 tacticals. So we got a frag grenade, a gammon bomb, which I'm not quite sure what that is. I think a gas grenade. We got a Molotov cocktail. We got a demolition charge, which I'm thinking as a C4, thermite grenade, and a throwing knife. Obviously thermites are going to be useful, and cocktails actually going to be useful for taking out riot shield people, but everything else pretty standard. As far as tacticals go, we got the smoke grenade, we got the stun grenade, we got a gas grenade, a stim, and an S-mine. So interesting how the S-mine is actually a tactical. If that is a lethal, I'm assuming it's not lethal, but I don't know why an S-mine would be in the tactical category. Of course, important to note, stim is back. A lot of people can't live with stim since they introduced it in Black Ops 4. I'm kind of that way, kind of not. I like having it, but I can live without it. But I know a lot of people love having stim, and so yeah, it's good that it's back. Next up is field upgrades. The supply box, basically an ammo box. You get ammo for and equipment for you and your teammates. Armor plates, obviously you get body armor. I don't know how I feel about that because apparently the recharge rate is fast for that, so I don't like things that mess with time to kill. Personally, I'm just saying it right now, and I think I said in yesterday's video, armor plates in Call of Duty multiplayer are not a good idea. Stopping power in Call of Duty multiplayer, also not a good idea. Okay, anything that changes time to kill, really not a good idea. I just wouldn't recommend them doing it. Hopefully they take it out or make it very useless. Interestingly enough, we have something called Goliath. It's a small remote-controlled bomb on tracks, controllable for 30 seconds, and then it just self-destructs. So it's basically your RC car. I don't know how I like that being a field upgrade. Like, that's gotta be like that's like a free kill, in some instances. Of course, you're gonna be giving up some good stuff like field mic, dead silence, or armor even, but I don't know about a free kill. Sometimes that could be super annoying. I guess flak jacket would prevent you from dying to that, but I guess we'll see. And like I hinted to earlier, field mic reveals nearby enemies on the minimap, and dead silence temporarily makes your footsteps silent. Yeah, that's that. We don't have too much time here, but I do want to go over the next parts. The perks pretty much. Number 1, perk 1, we got 4. Ghost, undetectable while moving by spy planes, enemy intel, and field mics. Fortified, reduced damage and health regen delay from explosives. Damage reduction increased while mounted, crouched, or prone. I don't like that. I do not like the fact that things, you know, I don't want mounting to be promoted. I don't want drop shotting to be promoted, but it looks like Fortified might do that. Low profile, training in how to avoid detection by the enemy, immune to the effects of piercing vision. I think that's pretty much your cold-blooded, so that's cool. And then survival training is going to be your tac mask. It's maximized resistance to stun and immune to gas. The second perk category is starting off with high alert. Your vision pulses when enemies outside of you see you, pretty common. Radar, enemy appears on your minimap when they fire an unsilenced weapon. Don't really like that. We're gonna have to see if that gets tweaked or changed, but I don't like the fact that that's a perk. Forward intel, see where people pretty much spawn. Minimap shows a larger area. And tracker, you guys know what tracker is. You just see the footsteps of what, you know, where enemies are going. And finally, rounding it out at perk 3, demolition, extra lethal on spawn. Thrown lethals display an indicator showing the path of the lethal, which is shrapnel. Double time, obviously you double the duration of tac sprint, and your crouch movement sprint by 30% is an increase. And tactician, you restock your tactical equipment every 30 seconds. Interesting how it's only tactical and not lethal, so that seems like it's kind of weak. Overkill, and that's the last one, is carry 2 primary weapons. So those are the perks. It looks pretty balanced in general. I think Ghost and Flak Jacket and all that stuff is good to have all together. It kind of makes you choose, and it looks like Specialist will probably be in the game as well. I'm excited for the game, alright? I've been saying this over and over again. Vanguard is looking better and better every day, and I am hopeful, okay? I want a fun Call of Duty game. It looks like we're gonna get it this year. We're gonna have to see, you know? I'm hoping, I really do hope that it's gonna be good. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.